Hey guys, we are on day 119 in our Bible reading plan, and today we're going to be reading in the book of 1 Chronicles, chapters 7 through 10. So chapter 7 is going to finish off the account of the genealogies of the tribes of the sons of Jacob. We're going to read the genealogy of Issachar, Benjamin, Naphtali, Manasseh, Ephraim, and Asher in chapter 7, and then chapter 8 is going to go back. It's going to pick up the genealogy of Saul the Benjamite. Interestingly enough, Jonathan's not listed in the first list of his sons, but his genealogy is saved for last. As we're reading through chapter 8, we'll read through Jonathan's genealogy last. And then in chapter 9, they're going to begin to describe the people resettling the land. It's going to give lists of how the Levites resettled the land. And we're going to find a list of gatekeepers among the Levites that we're told Samuel and David installed gatekeepers to watch over the house of the Lord. And so all of those Levites will be listed here. Again, just noticing the differences in genealogies is really interesting in the book of Chronicles. They're focusing really on David's reign and David's kingdom and the Lord's promise to David and how he's going to bless David's line and his rule. And so we're focusing in on some of the things that come into existence during that time. So we're told Samuel and David set up these gatekeepers, and then we're given a list of who they are. All of them are Levites. And so then at the end of 9, we're going to read again the genealogy of Saul, and we're going to go back through his line, and that's going to help us focus toward the kingdom of David. So in chapter 10, they're going to retell the account of the end of Saul's reign, his death, the death of his sons. At the end of chapter 10 in verse 13, it says this. It says, Saul died because he was unfaithful to the Lord. He did not keep the word of the Lord and even consulted a medium for guidance. Verse 14, and did not require of the Lord. So the Lord put him to death and turned the kingdom over to David, son of Jesse. And so here we are. We have read through long lists of genealogy, lists of Abraham's line, of Saul's line now, of David and the kings that come from David. And here we are coming all the way around back to the story and the account of David's rule, which is where we're going to go from here. And so just remember as you're reading through these genealogies, I know it can be hard and tedious and feel like there's just a lot of information, that the goal here in 1 Chronicles is to begin to tell the story of David's kingdom, to tell us the account of how God is going to bless David, the promises he makes to David. And so here we are finally coming full circle here and at the end of chapter 10, reconnecting to where we were in the book of 1 Samuel with David's story and David becoming king and the death of Saul. Yeah, I'm just encouraged today. It's so interesting to me. The more that I read the Bible, the more I really focus in on the details that are included, the more I am in awe of the Lord and his plan for humanity and how intricate it was and how he worked all of these things together through all of these generations to bring about Jesus ultimately through the line of King David to ultimately bring about our own salvation today. And so I'm just encouraged as I read these, and I hope it encourages you. I hope it's helpful to you to sort of remember the thread that we're following as we read through all of these accounts and the importance of them. So I can't wait to hear from you guys what you've noticed as you're reading through these genealogies. Any questions you have, drop them in the comments. And I hope that you have a great day. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may he make his face to shine upon you today.